Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Cat v Stitches. My name is Catherine and this is a channel about cross stitch. Okay, it is the 3rd of July. What time is it? It's about 11:30 here in the UK. That's 11:30 AM, not PM. It is a overcastish day, so the light isn't, there's some light out there, so it's not too bad. But to be honest, a bit of confession to make here, over the last 3 weeks I haven't really done that much stitching, and if I'm being really honest, it's been barely any stitching. I maybe the day after my last video that I uploaded, I did a little bit of my Witchy Stitcher Supernatural Sal, and then that's it. That's all I've had time for the last 3 weeks, and man, I have felt it. I am craving stitching. I truly am. But there's been a number of things that has affected my stitch time the last few weeks, and yes, the puppy, which I'm sorry you might hear her at the moment. She's chomping on a cardboard box at the moment. I'll show you her in a minute. I'll give her a treat and that'll stop that chomping anyway. But the other huge thing that I still can't believe I did was I decided to get my carpets replaced upstairs. It needed to be done for years, but I put it off because I knew it was going to be a nightmare to get it done. Not only was it going to be expensive, but it was also going to mean a total upheaval up there of moving furniture around, and from one room to another, then back, and then this and that, and it lived up to what I thought it was going to be. Absolute nightmare. I feel every one of my years today. Yesterday, finally, well, there's still a few little bits to put back, but all the big stuff was finally put back. I'm covered in bruises. I am aching in places I never knew I could ache, and it looks really nice. The cats seem to be enjoying it, but I just feel rough. But what I thought I would do today, in a similar vein to my video last time, is I would go through my stash. Now, there are a few kitted ones still here that I can show you, but I thought I'd also go through some of my patterns for you, just to show what I've got. The reasons why I should not be buying any new patterns for at least a whole lifetime. So I thought I'd run through them for you until I can't talk anymore, or this just gets too long to upload. And just buy myself a little bit more time to start doing a bit of stitching, and that's not for your benefit, that's for my benefit. I've just really missed stitching. It's really brought to light how much I enjoy doing it and how much I do crave it when I'm not stitching. So the last thing I want to get into before I dive into the patterns is a big thank you to all my subscribers, because somehow some miracle has occurred and I have hit 1,000 subscribers, and I find that absolutely bonkers. So I wanted to say, oh, she's disappearing off to eat some food there. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all my regular viewers. First of all, the ones who comment regularly, who show me their support, who have been watching, who have watched me throughout my entire journey so far, or for a good portion of it. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I love your comments, and I will always try to respond to every single one of them within at least 4 days. It does keep expanding now, but I always do try to get back to you, because I love the interaction, and there are some people who comment all the time, and that really does bring me joy. So thank you very much. But hitting 1,000 has just blown my mind. So what I've decided to do is a giveaway. I think there's either 2 or 3 patterns that I'm going to give away at various points during the video. So it'll be now she's found a squeaky toy. It'll be as it is on other channels. I'll give you a keyword just to put in your note down below, and then in 3 or 4 weeks time I'll do a draw, use the YouTube comment selector thing, and there's no restrictions on this, so I'll post anywhere in the world. So please feel free, no matter where you are, to enter in if you so desire. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's do a Poochie update, shall we? So I can give her this treat and then she can chill out by the side of me. Poochie, what's this? Come here. Now she's gotten quite a bit bigger, so this might be a bit of a struggle to get her up. Because she's coming to be a quite tall girl. There she is. Poochie, Poochie, there you go. There she is. Okay, there you go. There she is. She is truly a little hurricane. But loving every minute of it. Even when I'm getting up at 7 o'clock to take her for her morning walk before I have to sort the cats out. There you go, she's happy now with that treat. Yes, I'm having to have a bit of Diet Coke because I am, my brain has died on me and I'm absolutely shattered. Only I can't lie in anymore. Not that I'm complaining about that, because that's something, you know, that's everybody's reality really, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm shattered and I'm still trying to train myself to go to bed a little early. I'm getting there, but you know, from years and years of going to bed at like 1 o'clock, it's difficult. I'm finding it okay getting up in the morning, but I can tell during the day that I feel like I've not had enough sleep. So what I'm having to do obviously is go to bed earlier, and that's where I'm struggling. TMI for you guys. Let's move on to the patterns. So let's look at some of the kitted ones that I didn't go through in my last video. So I have 2 owl forest embroidery ones, which I do plan on starting. I don't know if it'll be this year, but definitely soon, because I do love these patterns, and it's entirely Michelle Bendy Stitch's fault for these, because she was stitching this one, which was I think this is Baba Yaga, if I remember. They never put the names on in English, do they? Or is this something else? No, this is Kikimura. Sorry, they have put the names on in English. That's me being stupid. But there you go. So that's the full kit. That's the material. Let me just get in here for you. So that's the material, the gorgeous threads that they do. A needle minder and a needle. And then obviously you've got the pattern in there as well. So that's that one. And then the other one I have is, I think this one is Baba Yaga. I think. Yes, this is Baba Yaga. There you go. I just love the bats in the corner on this one. I think this is probably going to be the one that I'll do. And looking at it now, this is one I'm probably going to start sooner than I had planned. The fabric for this, I think, is pretty much exactly the same as the other one. And again, we've got the gorgeous threads. So I think I chose 32 count for these. So they're my 2 owl forest. Then I have some Mill Hill kits. Let me find them all. So I have Midnight Owl, the Haunted Library, and now this is a Laurel Birch one from the collection that they've done. Now Laurel Birch, oh no, you've had your treat. Oh gosh, she's come back. Went through that quicker than I thought. Sorry, 1 second. There you go. Come on, have that. Now, this Laurel Birch one, I got some Laurel Birch material, and I made 2 project bags. So I absolutely love her designs. So when this came out, I was very happy. But I'm probably going to do this on material. Like, I'm probably going to do these on material as well, because I know a lot of people love working on the perforated paper, but I've not enjoyed it as much on the other one I've got. So I had initially planned on doing it on some 28 count, but somebody very helpfully put a comment on that they actually find that 32 count works better, especially with the beads. So I think I'll give it a go on 32 count. So those are those. Then I have my one and only, sorry, did something fall out of there then? My one and only Nora Corbett, and this is, which one is this? This is Minerva. Now, I got given some lovely material that is all detailed in my last video, and I think I might use some of that on this. But I just love that one, and this comes with the beads, and it's all DMC, which I have. And then the last of the fully kitted ones, oh no, sorry, I've got two more fully kitted ones. I've got a Boffy Threads called Pink Ladies. So this comes with the usual spotted Ada. I think this is this 14 count or 16 count? It's got the it's 14 count, it'll have the label right over it. But there we go, Boffy Threads. And the final one is this gorgeous, gorgeous drawn thread one called Moonlight Garden. I got this from the Nimble Thimble. So I've got the material and the threads for that. And let me show you the pattern there. Oh, come on, down you go. There we go. Sorry, I've got the dog here because I've got some cardboard boxes and she's thinking they're for her. There we go. That is an absolutely stunning pattern. One day I will do, but not yet. I think this is kind of like my chatelaine. So I kept thinking, oh, should I get a chatelaine? Should I get a chatelaine? And then I was like, because there's a couple of the gardens, the down. There's a couple of the, yes, sorry, I've got the dog just down here wanting to know what I'm doing. Let me say that again. There's a couple of the chatelaines that I really like, the garden ones, and I think Teresa Little Stitch is doing a gorgeous one as well. Rachel Ray is doing, I think, the Zen one. And I was really, really tempted, but I was like, no, I've got more than enough detailed ones to do. Maybe in a couple of years' time when I've been stitching for a few years, you know, when I can. And I'm happy making that kind of, sorry, she's going mad down here. And I can, you know, and I'm a little bit, it rests a little bit easier on me making that kind of investment, because I was a bit taken a breath at how much this costs with all the threads. So, you know, a chatelaine would cost quite a few times more than that. So maybe in a couple of years' time I'll look at a chatelaine. So at the moment though, I have other things I need to pay for. There, have that. There. Is that what you wanted? There you go. Sit. Go on. Have your bowl. My apologies. Oh, we're going on a training course in 2 weeks' time. I'll try to get her in this month, in June, but they didn't have any spaces left, so we're going in. Actually, it might be a week's time. I mean, she is pretty good. She's recognising sit and stay and all of that. But when she's distracted and there's a lot of things going on around her, she's not always the best. So she's getting very rambunctious. So I'm hoping that with this training course I'll be able to calm her down just a, or make her listen a little bit more. But yeah, so the money that I was spending on chatelaine needs now to go on getting my electric shower fixed, because I had to have a freezing cold shower today. It was either freezing or boiling, so I now need to get that looked at. Moving on. Sorry, so that's the drawn thread, and that was Moonlight Garden. So those are the last of my fully kitted, well, apart from the Nora Corbett, fully kitted packs. I'm fighting with the dog here to get everything put away. So let's do the first of the giveaways, shall we? Now, the reason I am giving away this is because I know it's not something that I'm going to stitch. It's a lovely pattern. So there's, you know, and I love several that this designer has done. But when I bought this, it was towards the start of my stitching career, and the things I like to stitch have changed slightly. So I know that I'm not going to want to stitch this particular pattern. And it is a Barbara Anna. What? Oh, dearie me. It's a Barbara Anna. And it is Black Cat Hollow. And it is all 3 parts. So there you go. There's the... Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. There you go. I'm hoping that's focusing all right for you. There you go. So that's all 3 parts of that one. This is, it's not a PDF. I bought this. It's still in its, they're still in there. So there's all 3 parts for you. They're still in their actual things from Creative Puppy, so they have not been opened. And this will go as one. Hiya, this is Editor Catherine just quickly popping in here. I'm about to do the first of the giveaways, and I have completely forgotten to say that you can enter for all of the giveaways I do in this video, but just to ask not to put things like giveaway, gift, prize, free prize or anything like that in the comments. Just use the keyword randomly in a sentence or just by itself, and like I said, you can enter for all of them, but if you win one prize, you will not be then put in for the others. You can only win one, if you get what I mean. And these are my patterns, they're not affiliated with anyone else, so yeah. And as I will say in the video, I'll post anywhere in the world, but please just don't put anything like giveaway, free pattern or anything like that in the note, and you can only win one of the prizes. Thank you. If the dog doesn't get it first. So if you are interested, stop it. If you're interested in this, sorry, let me pause this for a second to sort this dog out. Sorry about that. If you're interested, as I was saying, if you're interested in these 3, as I said, it'll be all 3 in one. If you can just put, just put hollow, HOLLOW, in your comments below. So you can either put Black Cat Hollow or just I would like hollow, or however you want to do it. Just put that in your note and I will enter you in for the draw. So there we go. So that's the first of the giveaways. So next patterns. Here we go. Now these are kind of partially, oh no, in fact I think this one is fully kitted up. This is another drawn thread one. This is Welcome Autumn. I know what the issue is with these. Well, there's no issue with them, as in, you know, the pattern's absolutely gorgeous. But I bought these fully kitted again from the Nimble Thimble. But the recommended for this, it's 32 count or 30 count, and it is 1/2. So I think that is how it has been kitted up. The recommended amount based on 1/2. And I have found that I don't like stitching 1/2 on 30/32 count. I prefer the coverage of 2/2. So I am probably going to need to buy more of the threads in order to finish this. So that's why this has kind of been put on hold for a little bit. I may actually find, now I've done several drawn threads, I may already have the threads, but you know, I'll have to look into that. What's your tune on there? That's fine. But yeah, so that's Welcome Autumn by the Drawn Thread. It's a beautiful pattern. And then we have the first batch of my Plum Street samplers. At some point in the coming years, I plan to do quite a few of the trio ones she's done. So I've already got kitted up some others that I showed in my last video, but 2 others that I have kitted up with just some nice 36 count material here. It's just Zweigart. I think this is, yeah, this is Zweigart, like a gorgeous creamy one. Yeah, so these are for Tired Trio, which I just think is so cute, and Llama Lump. So I don't have the threads for these, but I just have some nice 36 count material for them. Okay, next I have this one from Hello from Liz Matthews, and this is Sleepy Hollow. And again, I have the material for that in there, although I may end up changing that because that is a 28 count, and I may change that for doing it on a 32 or 36. Okay, so then we have Lindy Stitches December Dance. So I have done the first one in this series already, so this is one I will do at some point, and I've got some nice blue Zweigart. This is 28 count because the other one I did was also on 28 count, so I thought I'd have them as matching sizes. I might actually, saying that again, I might start this earlier because that looks like quite an easy stitch, that one, so I might actually pull this one out for like when I'm at work or whatever. Okay, then we have the little stitcher patterns, and again this is one where I've already done one in the series. This is the Headless Woman. So again, that is the little stitcher, and Elizabeth Bathory, however you pronounce it. Now the other one I did on this, which was the Banshee one, I did on 28 count, that I had tea dyed myself, and I have the matching material to do these here. And it's DMC'd, and I have all the DMCs, so I suppose in effect that this is also kitted up. Okay, put that in there. Right, next one is a Carriage House sampler. This is a Haunting Mermaid. I just love this one. My issue on this is, again, this is one I bought quite some time ago, and I have got some 28 count fabric here. It's whether or not I don't want to waste that, so it's whether or not I do it on 28 or bite the bullet and do it on a larger count fabric, but I do really like that. Okay, so next, in fact, let me just pop these back in the bag. Okay, now what I'm not going to be showing in this video is my Cricut collection and other drawn thread patterns that I have, because I've already done a video that shows them, and any new ones that I've purchased I'll have shown in other videos. So this is for the other patterns that I have. Let me just move that out of the way slightly. Okay, I have 2 Ori TM patterns, and these are the gobble couples. I have Sabrina and Harry, which I just love that, and I have Frank and Elvira. It's so cool. My Ori TM. I have a Autumn Lane pattern. This is potions and spells. What do you want? This is potions and spells. I love that. What do you want, young lady? Down. Sit. Sit. Down. Down. Come on. Good girl. Sorry. Next I have a couple of Barbara Anna designs. I've got, these were all bought as PDFs. This is Dreaming of, so it's Dreaming Girl. There we go. And I also have the, sorry, that's Dreaming of Klimt, but I also have the Dreaming Girl Sal as well. I have Dear Joy and The Wounded Deer, and I have Spring Deer, and eventually I will do these as a series, but those are my Barbara Annas. I have 3 Bendy Stitches patterns by Bendy Stitchy. There you go. I have the Drama Llama sampler. I have Rolodex Morning Sampler. I absolutely love this one. I do actually have the threads for this, but I just need to decide what fabric I want to use. And I also have one of her newer ones, which is on here. I've not printed this one off yet. Let me just open it up for you. This is, and I love, love, love this one. This is Vase from Thrace. Just adore this. The colours are just, oh, love it. So there's that. Right. I have some Bent Creek. I've got Kitty Cat Row, and I'm now going to have to get the puppy one, the dog one. And I've got Spooky Row. There we go. See, that's it. All my patterns, my animal patterns have always been like cat related. But I'm now going to have to get new ones for dogs. What can you do? You've got to, you know, show equality amongst the animals in your household. Okay, next are my blackbird design ones. I've got Away We Ride, which I know is about these ones I'm going to show for blackbird are very popular ones, but they're popular for a very good reason, and that is that they're gorgeous. So this is Away We Ride. Sorry, there's a bit of glare there. I think you can still see it okay though. Just don't want to be getting them all out of the pockets, or we'll be here for years. Then we have, let me just take that sticky off there. And this one, oh, absolutely love. We've got Midnight Watch. Is it? Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. Midnight Watch. Although I can see that house and cat are going to be an absolute beast, but bring it on. I know some people, and I may end up doing this, some people have kind of like ended it under the house and just, you know, just brought this margin, this border to here and just not done this alphabet. And I'm seriously considering doing that myself. But other than that, I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so that's Midnight Watch. And then there is, so let me just put the sticky note back on there. Oh, hang on a second, my dog just wants to go outside. It won't be a mo. Sorry about that. She's getting very good at that. She needed to do number one, and I had locked the back door so people couldn't hear me talking. And she stood at the door and just batted the cat flap to let me know that she wanted to go out. She went out, did her stuff, and yay! We're getting there with house training. Yeah, you can have a treat for that. Let me give her a treat. Poochie, come here. Sit. Good girl. There we go. Yes, we're getting far less incidents in the house now. I mean, it does help that she's walked regularly and I let her out regularly, but it's only on a very rare occurrence when I've ignored it when she's barked to say, let me the hell out of here, that we've had incidents in the house. So, but that's what carpet cleaners are for. Back to this. So I've just done Midnight Watch. Next one is Halloween Eve with the same cat as Midnight Watch. There we go. So, oh, she's just pinched the post-it note where I put what material I'm going to use. Never mind, that's gone now. So yeah. And again on this, it may be the same, that alphabet is knocked off, but we'll see how I feel when I come to it. So those are my 3 blackbirds. I've got this next one. I can honestly say it's going to be quite some time before I do this one. I do want to do it because it's beautiful, but it's Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow by it's Carriage House Samplings. But the problem is I've got my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow that I'm going to do first before I start on this one, because this is a big boy. So, but it's there in the wings waiting for when I finish Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. There you go. Oops, what have I done here? Let me put this in order. Next one is my Hands Across the Sea samplers, and this is the Alexanders of Lynn Trathen. I know that's probably not the way to say it, but love those colours, love that bubbly lettering, love the people at the bottom there, just love everything about this one. So there we go. So this I've got as a PDF, which is why it's on this crappy little printed out thing, but there we go. That's my one and only Hand Across the Sea. And the next is a Jardin Privé, or however you say it, I do apologise, but it's Cat Lovers. There you go. See, there's 5 cats on there. If I was clever enough and good enough at colours, I'd try to get them to match my cats, but I'm absolutely terrible at that kind of thing. I'll have to, I don't know, I'll have to see if I can even attempt it, because my cats, apart from Sasha, who matches perfectly with that, all of the others are like colour mixes, they're not just, you know, so I'm not that brave, let's just put it that way, at personalising it that way. But all of my cats at the moment, just if anybody is interested, they're all kind of living upstairs. They, the funny thing is during the winter, they pretty much live upstairs anyway, so, sorry, what is she doing now? Oi! Oi! Right, sorry, I'm going to have to pause this again because she's figured out that the table is made of wood. Okay, I'm back. So we've gone about a month and a half without her figuring out that my table and chairs around the dining room table are made of wood, and that's nice to chew on, but I think she may have suddenly figured it out, so I'm going to have to either wrap everything in bubble wrap or keep an eye on this. Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, the cats, they're all kind of living upstairs at the moment, and then every now and then somebody will come down here to go out and then go back upstairs, but I have a child gate at the bottom of the stairs that they can get under, so it's kind of raised up enough for them to be able to easily get underneath, but she cannot get through. She does occasionally go upstairs because I want them to have some interactions to get used to each other, but she's still in that giddy stage of puppiness when it comes to cats. Like, see a cat, chase a cat, then don't know what to do. So I'm just waiting, you know, just let her calm down a little bit and get used to seeing the cats and being a bit stiller. I mean, the thing is if the cat stops and turns around and confronts her, she just drops right down and is totally submissive and just, you know, wags the tail and everything, but it's just that initial chasey bit that the cats don't like, so just slow and gentle with the interactions, and then they just, you know, and especially now the carpet's been done in the bathroom, they're loving it up there at the moment. It's nice and comfy and luxurious for them, but I'm just, all interactions I'm monitoring very carefully. But she's not aggressive in any way, shape or form with them, and she's just very interested, so I have hope that in the coming months they'll be mixing a bit more. But anyway, yeah, that's the cat, and that's all to say that I'm not brave enough to personalise this cat lovers thing because I'm crap at knowing what colours to use. The best I'll ever be able to do is just like grab one of my cats, hold them up against all my DNC thread and try and match up, but anyway, next pattern is my Jeanette Douglas Designs one. So I'm already doing one from Jeanette Douglas, and the other one I have, which what I'm going to do is, because I shelled out and bought all the threads for my other Jeanette Douglas, I decided that I'm just going to use them when doing this. This is English Rose Sampler, and it is glorious. That peacock, chef's kiss, just absolutely divine. So again, this will wait until I finish my other Jeanette Douglas, but so, I mean, I had absolutely no intention of buying another Jeanette Douglas, but I was just happened to be, as you do, happened to glance through some of her other designs, saw this one, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to, damn it. There we go. Okay. Also, another thing I'm not going to cover in this one is all my Heaven and Earth designs, because I do think I've actually shown them before. Okay, so this is a Hemlock and Rye pattern. I do actually have more in this series, but I've only printed off this. So this is Kansas City girl in a Colorado world, who in her last video, I know she probably doesn't watch this, but if she does, good luck with the travelling, and I'll keep my fingers crossed, and I hope you have an amazing time. But I know she's having to move out of her home, so what her and her partner have decided to do with their gorgeous new dog themselves is to go travelling. I'm very jealous, and like I said, I just hope it goes brilliantly for you, Julie. But this is one of her the patterns that she does with the houses she does for all the seasons, and I've got them all apart from the last one. So I just need to get that, and then I'll have the 4 she's done, and then I can do them all together. And I love stitching houses for some reason. I just really enjoy stitching them, so I'm looking forward to doing that one. I just need to choose what size I'm going to do it on, then buy a nice big piece of fabric so I can fit everything on there. Okay, next are my Teresa Kogut ones. I think I have shown this before, but it's here anyway. This is this is Black and Jack. There we go. Again with the big cat. And then the second of the angels that I got, the other one I've got is in my normal width, which is why I'm not showing it here. There, that's a beautiful one. Now this isn't full coverage like the other one is, so I've actually got a gorgeous deep blue fabric that I'm going to do this one on, but that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and the artwork is gorgeous as well. I've looked at her artwork because I know she is slowly going through all the angels and converting them onto cross stitch, and there's one, a red-headed one, that she's not done yet, but I'm eagerly awaiting the day that she does convert that to a cross stitch pattern. Okay, next one I'm going to show is the Lizzie Kate one, and it is cat lessons. So again, I am now going to have to see if she's got a version for dogs, which I think she does. But there we go, cat lessons for people. Here we go. And I have another long dog, which it's going to be a while before I get started on this, but I think I may have shown this before, but it's in this folder. So this is Lo and Behold. I just love that block stitching. So I have no idea what colour I'm going to do this one. Still thinking on that, but yeah. But like I said, I think it's going to be a while before I start that, because I actually have 2 on the go at the moment. I've got Pointed Fifth and You Belong to Me, so I think it's going to be a while before I get through both of them. Excuse me. Hello. Next one. I have this lovely one, which is Peruvian Flair Cat's Reflection Sampler. That is a lovely, lovely pattern. And now we come to my other Plum Street ones. I have a lot of Plum Street patterns. I'm addicted. I love them. So this is a Ghoul Tide Welcome to Thee, or actually a Ghoul Tide Welcome. So this is a biggie. So I've got, let's see what other ones. I think they're in here actually. Sorry, I have some that I've shown. I think I showed in the last one. Let me get through these. I'm sorry, my brain is all over the shop at the moment. I'm that tired, but let's just do this. I've got Cinnamon Stars. I got Lovely House. Lovely, lovely. I've seen some people who've done this and they look absolutely stunning. I have Goody Grimwood with another Dock Off Great Big House. Is that going to focus? Yep, there we go. Again, sorry about the glare. That's Goody Grimwood. Then I've got Crone on the Hill. Is that focusing? Yeah, that's focusing. Oh, sorry for the crinkling there. I just realised that's right near where the mic is. Sorry. And it continues. There, done. Okay, and next are my other trios. So I've got Flosstube, which is basically, I think, the first one I got, and this is Rachel Ray's fault this time, because I think this is the one she was doing, and this is when I fell in love with Plum Street. So there's Flosstube and Sheep Peeping Over. I think it was one of these two that I saw first and just fell in love. And then I have, and do you know what? I'll just do one blanket apology. The crinkling is going to happen. Soz. Snort Stack, which is just funny. What have you got hold of there? Then I've got Goat Load. Or it could potentially be in this one she was doing. And finally, Raccoon Rabble. There you go. Now, you see, I would lock her away in another room, but then she would just want to come out here, so she'd be barking. I could put her in a little playpen area, but then she'd hear me talking here and she'd start barking, so it's just easy to have her roaming about at the minute. She's not been too bad. Okay, moving on. So that's all my Plum Street I've got on the go at the moment. Just let me quickly go through that for you. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look, because I know there is another one. So at the moment, my Plum Street that I've got on the go, oh no, I've just finished it. So I just finished my Plum Street, which was Buzz Off. I've got Eat Crow, and then I also have another one that I'm planning to start very soon, which is Toil and Trouble. And then and I've also got Olga. Got Lord, Goat I Welcome, which is Stone, Flosstube, Crone on the Hills. Yeah, so that's that then. So that's all my Plum Streets. Another person another designer that I love, which is the Prairie Moon designer. As you can see, I've got two up there. I've got one on the go at the moment. And then my one pattern that doesn't actually belong in the Crypt Club pattern group, which is what these come through, is this one. So this is the house that Jack built too. And again, the material that I was given last month that I showed in my last video, I'm going to use one of the pieces on this and get a really nice black. And yeah, I love this. I've seen this recently completed as well, and it looked amazing. I think that was Jen from Quirks and Stitches who had done that. Okay, Puntini is next. I've got a couple. I've got Happy Halloween. Just in case you didn't know, I love autumn and Halloween. That's my season and my holiday. I've got Meow. That says, meow means feed me, pet me, open the door. And now, this next one, anybody who's watched my videos previously will know that I did as a present to my two nieces, because they both have dogs in their family. Sorry, excuse me one second while I find it. And I have lost it. Where the hey ho? Sorry guys, won't be a mo. Oh, there it is. Here's the pattern. There was this pattern here. Dog Lover lives here, so I stitched this twice and did it as a flat fold. And I bought the Cat Lovers one for me to do. There we go. But of course now I have a dog, so I am eventually going to have to do both of them. And I might do it as a flat fold, so one on either side. So depending on who's pissing me off the most, I'll have the other one facing forward. Oh yeah, there we go. And then the other one I've got is Books and Cats, which is a house is not a home without books and cats, which is very true. So they're my puntinis. Just put those away. Okay, next up we've got oh no, actually what I will do is another giveaway, and this is the bigger of the giveaways. Now this is, oh, you might hear rain in the background. Maybe I don't apologise unless it's a sound that makes you want to go to the toilet, but yeah, it's suddenly started peeing it down here. Luckily I have a dog who doesn't mind the rain, so I open the door, tell her to go out and do your business. She'll go out and do what she needs to do, so that's good. It's very weird though. So I live in a, well, not weird, funny. I live on a row of terraces, and for the past like month and a half, all my neighbours, all they hear coming from my back garden is me going, do your business, do your business, do your business, constantly. But it's working, because at night, just before I'm putting her down for bed, I'll just open the door, say that, go out, do it, come back in. Takes 30 seconds. So it's working, but it just makes me sound absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, whatever. That's not something you know, that's new to me. Right, let me find this very quickly. I don't want recent. I want folders. Okay, what is going on here? Google Drive, that's what I'm wanting. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second. Right, so what I'm going to give away now, it's another Barbara Anna. It's a full kit that I bought from Nick Gamosko. Again, it's a gorgeous pattern. I've seen this, it was stitched by Pam of Land of Good Enough, and I'm stitching in the Land of Good Enough, I think her channel's called, and it looked beautiful. It truly did. But I know it's not one that I'm going to want to stitch anytime soon. So what I thought I would do is give away the whole kit and caboodle. So this is what it looks like. It's the Tree of Magic. There we go. See, absolutely beautiful, but I just know it's not going to be one I'm going to stitch any time soon. So it's no longer in the tube that they come in, but that's it. Other than that, everything else, what I'm going to be giving you is, let me just get it out, all the threads that have not been touched. This, which is 32 count Belfast linen, so it's the linen that they provide with it. And then you have the full pattern here. I won't obviously show you, but it's the full pattern there with the instructions and everything. So that is what I will be giving away. Fortunately, I don't know where the needle was that came with it, but this is what you will get. So it's the pattern, the material and the threads. So for this, the word to use is magic. So so just let me double check that title is the Tree of Magic. Yes, it is the Tree of Magic. So MAGIC magic. So that will be your keyword. And as normal with giveaways, please make sure you don't say giveaway or anything like that in the actual note, because I will have to remove that, because I don't want any, you know, somebody going for this who isn't somebody who wants to do cross stitching. So if I see that, any notes with that in, what I will do is respond to you and say, look, I'm going to have to delete this, but if you want to redo the note, blah blah blah. So yeah, so magic is the keyword for that. Please don't put giveaway or gift or whatever in your comment. So that's giveaway number 2. Again, no restrictions on that. I'll post anywhere in the world. Oh, sorry. What are you doing? Oh, she's gone out in the rain. You're all wet now. Next one is a Rosewood Manor. I have 2 Rosewood Manors. The first one, this is The Fault of Julie from Kansas City Girl, and it is a forest grew. That is a absolutely glorious pattern. Just glorious. And my second one is another glorious pattern, and this is Aldmore Cottage. There you go. Absolutely love it. There you go. Finally, she's settled down by my feet. Okay, next one is this is Sassy Girl. I have 3 patterns from her now. I'd already had this one. I think this is the one she put up for free. This is the 2020 Pandemic Sampler, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I just love those colours. But then the other day she did an Instagram post where she put up, I think it's a new pattern that she'd done, and even though I had said I'm not going to buy any more patterns, I just fell in love with it. So I went on to her, I think it's Etsy, is it Etsy? And there was actually 2 patterns, yes, Etsy, sorry, her Etsy store, and there's actually 2 that I got. So this is the one that she put up. It's Cabin in the Woods. She showed the stitch version, which was just lovely. And as you know, I'm a sucker for a big house, so that's Cabin in the Woods. So that's Sassy Girl. And that's SARCYGURL. And it's at Sassy Girl on Instagram. So there's that one. And then Little Sassy Witch. Now, it may be in this one she'd put on Instagram, I can't remember which one, but both of them absolutely love. So, yeah, so these are 2 recent purchases. Next, we have Stacey Nash. So I have 2, I think, Stacey Nashes. These are Hollyberry Farm. So I have a Christmas at Hollyberry Farm. Now this is a bit, I need to take this out of here actually, because it's going to be difficult to see. This is one of my few Christmassy type patterns, and it's not the greatest of pictures, but there you go. So there's Christmas at Hollyberry Farm. And then I have, sorry, put it back in there. So this one I bought the pattern, and this other one I realised I could get a PDF version of it. So this one I got by PDF, and this is Halloween at Hollyberry Farm. She's falling asleep at my feet here. So there. Really like that one. I'm going to do this on a 40 count. There we go, let's see. Somebody mentioned though that the blue I think it's the blue, so the flowers around the border, when you actually look at the threads, they are not the same. And I like her. That's one of the things I fell in love with on this, that blue in the border. So I may have to pick a different colour than what is suggested, but I'll wait to see when I'm kitting that up what that's like. Okay, I have Silver Creek samplers hissed off. This was Stitcher Easter got this, and I just thought it was so funny. There you go. So that's Silver Creek samplers. Excuse me. Oh, that's something. Sorry, just something that I was thinking of the other day. Coughing and sneezing into your elbow. I remember when the panini first started, and everyone was saying, "Oh no, don't cough or sneeze. You know, don't cough into your hand." Blah blah blah. Well, I don't generally sneeze into my hand, but you know what I mean. Don't cough into your hand, you've got to, you know, cough into your elbow, blah, blah, blah. And how it took you ages and ages to do that. And now it is natural, and I automatically go to cough into my elbow. Sorry, just something I was thinking of the other day, and I thought I would share with you because, of course, you'll find that fascinating. Okay, I'm going to have to take a quick photo of what she looks like down here and show you, because it's ever so cute. Because these moments where she's peaceful are so few and far between that you've got to record them. Give me a sec. Right, where's the camera on this thing now? Excuse the mess on the floor, but she's in the stage of just eating all the cardboard that she can. Okay, so look at that face. Now that is her towel. That's what I use when she comes back from a walk to just dry her off. But look at that. So cute. Yeah, so anywho. Next. So, I got, I think this was so this is Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs, and I know this pattern was put up to help somebody pay for a vet bill, but what I ultimately intend to do when I'm feeling brave is convert it so it's got 5 cats, and then we got the dog in the centre, and I'll just change the colour to match mine. So there's Chester's Place, and yes, another dock off Great Big House there. Okay, the blue flower. I do have another blue flower one that I think I must have shown it in my last one. It's the Halloween Parade one, I think it's called. But this one, sorry, is Moonlight Sampler, which everybody knows about and has seen because it's absolutely glorious. And as soon as I finish my other blue flower one, I will move on to this, but this is just gorgeous. And I've also got Halloween Squirrel, because why not? It is just so cute. Okay, we're nearly at the end. Okay, the next one is another one that I think everybody went for because it is just so good. It's the Twin Peak Primitives The Haunted House Sampler. There you go. Then I've got Waxing Moon Designs. There are 2 versions of this one. So if you've got a single cat and if you've got multiple cats. And so this is Cat Owners Welcome. It's all guests must be approved by the cat or by the cats, whichever one applies to you. There we go. I'll put that away later. Oh no, I'll put that away now because it's got some little badges in. I forgot were there. Let me just close that up. Don't want to lose them. Tiny little buttons, which actually you stitch on as the collars of the cats, which is so cute. I'm glad I remember they were there. Okay, now the last one in this folder is, I don't think I've got a full picture for this. It's the it's a Witchy Stitcher stitch along, a previous one, which was the shopping mall one, or chopping mall, whatever you want to. Let me see if I can just find the full thing for you. I think I've got it here in my drive. But this is one I do plan on starting at some time because I think it's so funny. Now the question is, how did I save it? Let's see. Nope. Well, there's the border of it anyway. I'm sure I've got the picture for this somewhere. Apparently not. I don't know if I have, I don't know if I've actually printed this off. I've got it somewhere, just God knows where. Is it with that? No, don't know where it is. It's somewhere on here. But yeah, so that is a rundown of, I mean, I do have some others that are like on like PDFs, and I've got Hades and various other things, but these are my main patterns. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do our last giveaway. And you know what I'm going to do? Because I honestly do not know when I am going to stitch this. It is a lovely pattern, but I've got the, so it's my haunted mermaid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this pattern plus the 28 count raw Swigart that I was going to use for it, because if this is one that I'm going to stitch, it's not going to be done for quite some time because I've got so many others I want to do first of all. So this will be the last of the 1,000 subscriber giveaways. So it is, the keyword for this will be mermaid, so MERMAID. So this is a sneaky one at the end for anyone that's seen this through to the end. If you, yeah, like I said, keyword mermaid. Again, don't put gift, giveaway, prize or whatever in the comments. And yeah, that's the last one. So that's the 3 of them, which is that one, mermaid, then you've got the Tree of Magic where the keyword is magic, and then you've got the Barbara Anna designs, the 3 parts where the keyword is hollow, HOLLOW. And again, I will post these anywhere in the world, whoever wins. I'll probably leave it a month and a bit before I actually do it, so probably not in my next Flosstube, maybe the one after. I'll see when I do my next Flosstube. It may not be another month or so before I do that anyway. But yeah, just leave your comments, or just leave a comment to say hi, however you want to do it. I'm going to leave that here. I'm not going to do any editing on this because I'm not going to do any editing on it. Because last time it took forever for me to do all the uploading things, and I was going to actually record it today on my webcam and whatnot, but I was trying it out yesterday and I just need more time for the setup and whatnot, so I'm just sticking to my camera at the moment, my phone camera at the moment. But yeah, I am going to do a quick tidy up here. The dog is finally fast asleep. Bless her. Yeah, she'll have these moments, well, as anybody who's ever had a dog will know, they'll have these crazy half hour to an hours and then they'll collapse. And her last one seems to be about 9 o'clock. So come 9:30, I'm like, right, you're going to bed. I can't take any more. She's been walked multiple times during the day, but she always has that last little burst of energy at about 8:45, 9 o'clock that just wipes me out. So I enjoy her when she's full of energy, but I really enjoy her when she's all soppy and floppy and cuddly. So I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this little tour through my patterns. And I hope you're all safe and well, and that you're doing the best you can given everything that's going on at the moment. I'm not going to go into specifics. There's so many things at the moment, and it's just lots of deep breath required and strength to carry on. So I hope that everybody is able to do that, and you're all safe and secure, and that your family are all safe and well, and you're all having fun with your stitching. And I will hopefully see you in 3 to 4 weeks with some actual stitching. But either way, thank you very much for watching, and happy stitching, everybody. Bye.